So my name's Lucy Kimbell. I'm from an art and design background, but since 2005 I've been at Said Business School, which is part of Oxford University. And the sort of emerging design practice I'm involved in is teaching some of this stuff to MBA students. They are, you could say, a new site for this kind of design work. And this year, again, I've got 50 students signed up for my course. A lot of them are really interested in learning these things. But there's very few business schools teaching it yet. So being in a business school, in a management school, which is rooted in the social sciences, I have a couple of particular sets of questions that I'm looking at the moment. The first is, we now understand design is social. It's definitely social now. It probably always was, but definitely we attend to it now. And we know that designers start off by doing research into people, trying to understand people, their practices, their experience, a sort of ethnographic approach. But I think in design we're still quite lazy. We don't bother go and read ethnography and understand the different ways of doing ethnography and the different underlying philosophical implications of looking at it this way or that way. And I think this has implications for the claims that we make. So if we're designers trying to get local knowledge about people's particular concerns, we need to understand what we bring with us, our worldviews, our mindsets, and so on. And anthropology and the social sciences have been doing this for a century, so why not go and learn from them? So I explicitly try and work with anthropologists or anthropologically trained people who are interested in the bridge between research and action, similar to what Bob was talking to. So I'm very keen to talk to anthropologists to understand design as a bridge for action. And an example of how I'm doing this at the moment is working with part of the United Nations, the UN Institute for Disarmament Research, where the scale of the problem is global. It's post-conflict situations where understanding local, meaning a refugee camp or a community in a conflict situation, understanding local there and making claims about what those people need and want has got very potentially dangerous consequences. So that's one thing. And the second thing I'm interested in is about this question of multidisciplinarity. So we have this idea that suddenly, as if we weren't doing it before, design is part of interdisciplinarity within developing new products and services, and even that these could be design-led or should be design-led. So again, because we're a bit lazy in design, we don't go and read. There's quite a lot of stuff around in management and organisational literature about what happens when different functions or different groups come together to work together. A lot of it is inaccessible, including if you're in a management school, it's badly written or boring, but some of it is really, really relevant. So I'm trying to now explore some of that literature and understand what that might mean for those of us trying to understand roles that designers or a design approach might play in collaboration, particularly within R&D. So there's questions there about legitimacy, novelty, how something that's novel in one group is not novel for another group, questions of language, questions of difference, how we understand difference. And again, the social sciences have spent an awful lot of time thinking about difference. Why don't we try and draw some of that knowledge into the work that we're doing to result in better things and pick up what John was saying earlier about how we make judgments about what we can do and what we should do.